Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I share with you some DIY bedroom decor that I made. Also, it will be a little master bedroom refresh. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to start with the DIY number one. I'm taking this wood round. I bought it at Lowe's. It was 15 inches in diameter. First, I'm going to sand with the Dollar Tree sanding block a little bit because some of the edges had a little bit roughness to them. So when everything is nice and smooth, I'm taking this folk art wood tint in a color gray. I'm just applying it with a chippy brush, and then I am taking some cloth and then wiping off the excess, pretty much like a stain. When I was done with that, this is how it looks like. I just wanted some extra color to it, nothing too much, but I wanted wood grain to show through. Now I got this large nautical rope at Joann's. It was in a clearance, so I got it. It is larger, actually thicker than the one from the Dollar Tree. Now I'm measuring how much I'm going to use to go around this wood round, plus for the handles, and I'm cutting it off. After that, I am just going to go ahead and use this nautical rope from the Dollar Tree, which is a very similar color, and I will unravel those three strands, and I'm going to only use one. So when I was done with that, this is what I was left with. I will hot glue these two ends together, and then I will put one piece of tape right in the middle to cover that up. I use the tape that's very similar to the color of this rope, so nothing shows through. Okay, when I was done with this part, I will go ahead and get that nautical rope piece that I unraveled earlier, and I will go ahead and start wrapping it around that part where the tape was. So that's going to be one side of the handle, and I will do the same thing on the other side of the handle. Now, pretty much this decorative part I did on all four sides just because I had to cover up somehow the place where two ends meet. So this is how it looks like. I think it's cute anyway. So now I'm going to measure where I'm going to put the other one. So how large a handle I want it to be. So you see me measuring it over here. So I'm going to do the same thing, like I said, on the other side, putting the tape first and tightening it a little bit. So when I put the rope, it's not too thick. Now I'm folding it in half and making sure I am putting the tape on the same spot where it is on the other two, or the other part of the handle. Actually, I'm sorry, or the other part of the rope for the handles. I wanted them to match. Now that I have all four down, I'm going to align it with the wood round, and I'm going to use these kind of nails, U-shaped nails, and I will use them to attach this rope to my board. So I'm basically putting it right next to the decorative part that I created, and that way it will hold the handles up, and I'll do that on the other side as well. So after this part, I decided I'm going to go ahead and get some drill and screws, and I'm going to put them all the way around. So I'm going to open this rope, put it towards the end, and I'm going to just drill it in to keep it in place. Now, if you have a lot of these U-shaped nails, you can go all the way around. I did not have enough. I had only 6, so that's what I used. But then after I was done screwing the nails, I used a really good hot glue, making sure it will stay in place. Just ran it along the lines. And then I had 2 extra of these nails, and like I said, and then I put them on the opposite sides. And this is how it looks like. It's pretty sturdy. Now you can use anything you want. You don't have to use these at all. Okay, DIY number 2. So for this, I'm using this hexagon frame from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to disassemble it and take out the cardboard. Now I'm going to take this beautiful, beautiful patterned craft paper that I got from Hobby Lobby for 25 cents, and I am going to flip it over and trace that hexagon cardboard that it was inside of this frame, and I will cut it out. After I cut it all out, I will go ahead and take just a school glue and I will attach it to that backing of this frame. And after that, I will go ahead and assemble the frame. Next, I'm going to go ahead and go to my Cricut, and I will print out the saying that I wanted to use. And this is the saying I'm going to be using. So I still remember the days I prayed for what I have now. So I will go ahead and just stick it to the glass. Very simple, and that's going to be it for this project. I always say if you don't have a Cricut, there's so many other options. Dollar Tree carries so many different type of stickers, or other craft stores, and you can certainly do that. Or you can just freehand it or stencil it onto this frame. Now over here you see I did not have letter R, and I found it later. It was on the other part of the vinyl that I weeded out, so I just added it. And this is how it turned out. Okay, next. I am taking these canvases. I bought, they were $5 at Five Below, 2 of them, and they're pretty large. So I'm gonna just measure 4 inches and pull the lines. I wanted to create like a shiplap look. I will do that for both of them. And I'm just smudging it out a little bit with my fingers, so it's not completely, you know, it looks nicer. Okay, now I'm taking this Martha Stewart gray chalk paint and a chippy brush from the Dollar Tree, and I'm really just distressing it. Nothing too much, mostly on the sides and along those lines. I just wanted it to look distressed, not completely bland and white. When I was done with this part, I went ahead and used my Cricut again, and I printed out another saying that I wanted to put it on. And this is a saying that I wanted to put on. Now, since it's of course too big and I have 2 of these canvases, I decided to cut it right in the middle of the word together, and then I'm going to start attaching it. And then first I'm attaching these smaller letters, or smaller words actually, and then I'm going to go ahead to the larger one, and then that's going to be it for this project. All of these projects you're going to see at the end when I show you the reveal of the room. Okay, next one. The company called Viva Home sent me this pottery wheel table. I always wanted to try that, and they sent me, and I was so excited. Super easy to use. Instructions will tell you everything. You just plug it in and pretty much work on it. So discount code will be in my description box. You can go ahead and check it out. And I'm going to show you how I created a little jewelry pot. Now, this is a learning curve for sure. You know, you see how my hand is shaking. It was not aligned right in the center. But like I said, it's a learning curve. It is so much fun, and I'm sure it will, you know, I will have to practice. But overall, at the end, I really like how it turned out. It was super simple. I didn't create anything complicated, but that's my first ever project doing with the pottery wheel. So I was happy the way it turned out. I actually used my oven to bake my clay, and I'll show you at the end how it turned out. Okay, next I'm taking this water slide decal, and I created in my Canva this label that I'm going to put on a Dollar Tree candle. It says Fall Harvest, and I'm going to link that in the description box. You can grab it from my Canva if you want to use the same one. Okay, so very simple. I already had a video from water slide decals. If you want to see that one, I'll link in the description box to see how to apply them. Next, I'm going to tell you that in this video, NOVILLA mattress company sent me this memory foam mattress. We started working at the beginning of this year. They sent me this mattress when we moved into home. We opened it, we slept on it a little bit, and it wasn't for us. Unfortunately, we let them know that it was a little too soft for us. This is a medium firmness, and we like firmer. So what they did, they just, with no question, they sent us another one, and this is the hybrid one. After we opened it and let it sit, this is how it was when we just opened it. So this one is firm. I would say maybe 8 or 9 in firmness, and over the few days it started growing and growing, and This is after us sleeping on it already for a couple of months. We absolutely love it. Okay, so this is how my room looks like now. Actually, how it looked like before I started working on it. Super plain, but this is what we wanted over the summer because, you know, we were in and out of it, and it was very easy to maintain. So now I'm using these Velcro strips that I'm gonna attach to the back of these frames, and I'm just gonna put them on the wall, and this is how it looks like. We're starting with this. I'm gonna go back to the mattress. So when I stripped everything off of the bed, this is how the mattress looks like now. I absolutely love it. Absolutely recommend it, guys. If I find a coupon code, I will definitely link it down below. Like I said, if you like medium firmness, memory foam will be perfect for you. But if you don't, if you like firmer one, then this is definitely the one for you, the hybrid one. But before we continue, I just want to tell you, welcome, my name is Jelena. I love crafting and DIYing on a budget. So if you like that, please come and check out my other videos. And if you like them enough, I would like for you to subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to like this video and my other videos as well. That way it will get promoted by YouTube. If you're on a social media, I want to invite you to come say hi to me on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. Just introduce yourself and say hi. My regular upload times are Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Just a little reminder. Okay, now we can go back to the video. Okay, so I wanted to show you this. I got this comforter set from Ross. And this is the reversible one, gray and white, and I absolutely love it, guys. This is what I was looking for this fall and winter, and I love it. Okay, another company, I'm gonna link it down below, send me these 2 throw pillows. They're so soft, and I love the pattern on it, and I was in love with it as soon as I saw them, and I'm gonna show you now how they look like all done and on my bed. Look how beautiful they are, guys, and they're very inexpensive. I'm going to link them in the description box as well in case you want to purchase some. Next, I got this throw in this beautiful peach color, orange peach color, and then I'm going to just assemble it over here, adding some details to my tray. I think it turned out so beautiful. Next, on my husband's nightstand side, I am just adding this picture, and on mine, I am adding this jewelry holder that I created. I absolutely love it, and I love that it's gray because that's my favorite color. So I'm going to show you close up how it looks like. Again, I know there's mistakes, and all of you that know how to use a pottery wheel, they'll probably say there is, you know, a lot to learn, and I agree, but I had so much fun and I love it. Okay, this throw I got at Target dollar spot for $5. That's gonna go on this chair. So here is a reminder how it looked like before, and this is how it looks like now. Oh my gosh, guys, I absolutely love it. Now, you see that little chair over there, or actually ottoman? Yes, I know it doesn't fit there at all, but I already purchased the fabric, and this is gonna be a next video where I upholster it. It's gonna be one of the next DIYs, and I'm gonna show you when it's done how it looks like. But for now, just disregard it and focus on my beautiful, beautiful bed and all the DIYs that I created. I was super happy with everything, how everything turned out. I know this is mostly DIY channel, so I shared some DIYs to, you know, change up in your space. You see how very inexpensive things can change the space, the look of the space. Now, I am in love with this tray. This is my favorite thing that I created. Second favorite is definitely that large sign that I created. But I want to hear from you. What do you think about my room? What do you think about all the DIYs that I created? Would you try to recreate them? And which one was your favorite? Tell me in the comments down below. Also, like I said, all the links of the things that I received, I'm going to definitely link them in the description box so you can go ahead and check them out. And if I have any discount codes, I will link them as well. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.